Deep in the forests of Ohio, the camera catches sight of something unusual. Through the trees, a massive dark figure stands, broad-shouldered, towering, and powerful. Without warning, it seizes a nearby tree and begins to shake it with incredible force, the branches whipping violently in the still forest air. The cameraman struggles to keep focus, his lens trembling as the creature thrashes the tree, then slips back into the shadows. The moment is brief, but haunting. A glimpse of something wild, unexplained. The so-called Ohio tree shaker.
Right up ahead of us here, I just saw two figures walking. And I'm hearing... We're going to get up there as close as we can. Hopefully we can get video. Holy crap. Chris. There they go. I missed it. There they are. Chris. There's two Bigfoot right up there. Do you see them? Holy crap. There they are. We gotta get closer. Wait for a second. Wait up. There they are. We gotta get out of here. We're too close. We gotta get out of here.
This mini-documentary film focuses on Ben Mateen, a man from Temagami, Ontario, who shares a series of alleged Sasquatch encounters in the dense forests of northern Ontario. The documentary includes the Temagami photographs taken by Jim Jardino, which reportedly show a dark, upright figure standing beside a massive uprooted tree root. These are the best-known visuals tied to the story. Local context about Temagami's rugged wilderness, indigenous traditions, and regional Bigfoot reports from northern Ontario. Commentary suggesting the photos and sightings could represent authentic evidence of a large bipedal creature living in the area. Helm Studios and Eric Lubati made a replica face of the Bigfoot, shown between a few branches, 5 minutes and 27 seconds into this video. So, let me know what you think. A weary couple, long tormented by unsettling screams echoing from the dark woods behind their home, decide they've had enough. Night after night, the chilling cries have shattered their sleep and frayed their nerves. Determined to uncover the source, they get up and finally record the sounds. What do you think? While trekking through the woods after sunset, a lone hiker pauses as an uncanny stillness settles around them. In the darkness ahead, two glowing eyes flicker to life, set in the faint outline of a face watching from between the trees. Frozen in place, the hiker blinks, but the face doesn't vanish. It moves the leaves in front. It only tilts its head, as if studying them back.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that, man? Hello? What the hell? Bro, it's got hands. What the hell is that? Oh my god, oh my god. Holy shit. What the hell? Where did it go? Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh man, it was right there.
On a quiet rural property, a security camera catches unsettling footage late one night. Something humanoid appears to be climbing down a tree at the edge of the yard. Just as it reaches the ground, a sudden flash of blinding light engulfs the scene. Moments later, the owner, alerted by the motion sensor, steps outside with a flashlight to investigate. The tree is empty, the air still, and not a single trace remains of whatever was there. A shaken witness reports hearing strange noises and unsettling activity around their remote property. Deep knocks, distant howls, and something heavy moving through the trees. Convinced it might be Bigfoot, they call in a team of investigators. The crew sets up audio recorders across the area and waits. In the dead of night, it captures faint howls, and then, around 2 a.m., the devices captures the unmistakable sound of slow, heavy footsteps circling just beyond the tree line.
This is report. The researcher DK also spent the night camping on the witness's farm in the area that the sighting occurred, and he captured what may be Bigfoot howls. I've listened to several nocturnal bird calls for the area, and I can't find a match, but I'm not from that area, so I totally could be missing one. Also, at one point during the howl, it almost sounds like there may be some distant coyote feedback, so this possibly could be an individual with a really unique call. But here's the audio so you can decide for yourself. Now, for me, I live around a lot of coyotes. I hear them quite frequently, and I haven't heard a coyote sound like that. So I don't feel that it's coyote personally, but then again, though, like I said, there could be a really unique individual there. And about halfway through, like I said, you can hear a little bit of what sounds like maybe other noises that are rather similar, maybe some additional feedback. So I can't 100% write off coyote, but I personally haven't heard one sound like that. Also, the researcher put a long duration audio recorder in the witness's bamboo grove, and on the fourth night, there were bipedal footsteps captured coming from the direction of Fort Pickett. And here's the sound of those footsteps. You'll notice that there's a lot of bullfrogs making a bunch of noise, and it's a little bit of a noisy sounding audio clip. But here, take a listen. It sounds like towards the end of the clip that those footsteps turn from more of a walking to a slightly faster pace, maybe not necessarily a run, but more of a jog sound. And according to the report, it was recorded around 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's not like it's a normal hour to have people out there traipsing around, especially on someone else's property in the middle of the night.